Good morning students. Once again I welcome you all in this online class of science. And students, as you all know, previously we were discussing about heat and temperature. We discussed about how we feel the heat, that is the hotness or coldness. By touch we can easily tell that something is hot or something is cold, right? So now coming on to the next thing, that is how we can measure heat. That is again your previous knowledge. You must be knowing, yes, we all are having that device at our homes, that is the thermometer, right? But before discussing that, I would like to discuss about the effects of heat. You should know the effects of heat, how it can change the it can change the matter or something physically or chemically. So mainly broadly two types of changes are there which heat can give, and those are categorized as physical and chemical. The first part, that is the physical changes. Now how heat is affecting and giving the physical changes to something. Very first thing, the change in temperature. You know, heat means we are raising the temperature, right? When there is change in temperature, or I should say when adding heat means the temperature is rising, right? And when the heat is removed, the temperature get lowers. Just take the example from your real life. If you put something on gas stove and you put on the fire, the gas stove, after some time the water will start boiling. But as soon as you put off the gas stove and you remove it from the gas, after some time you will see the water starts cooling down. So the first physical change is the change in temperature. So heat brings about the change in temperature. When we give heat, the temperature is raised. When heat is removed, the temperature is lowered. Next is the change of state. Again, the examples from real life, the ice cream, the ice, the chocolates, all these things. On addition or removal of the things, the heat, removal of heat from the body, there is a change in state. Just now I gave you the examples. That is the change of state in ice or chocolate or any other example you can take from your real life. That is the ice melts into water, the chocolate also liquefies the ice. Okay, so the second type of change is change of state, that is solid state to liquid state. Now the third is, that is the thermal expansion. You must have studied in class 6. If not, we'll discuss now that the matter expands on heating. That's why there are the gaps left in the railway tracks. Remember? Yes, that is because of this phenomena of thermal expansion, because the matter expands on heating. So that is thermal expansion caused due to the effect of heat. So these were the types of effects of heat: the change in temperature, change of state, or the thermal expansion. All these are physical changes. Now coming on to the chemical changes, when we heat the reactant, many cases the chemical changes takes place. So that is again on heating. So these are all the effects of heat that should be in your knowledge. Now coming on to the measurement, that is the thermometer. How we measure the temperature? Yes, we are using a device called thermometer. And we are measuring this temperature in degrees, right? There are 3 scales: Celsius and Fahrenheit mainly we are using. Kelvin is also there. Degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. These are the symbols, and you must be knowing the normal body temperature of a person when he is healthy. In Celsius it is 37 degrees Celsius, and in Fahrenheit it is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit, right? And in our country, Celsius is the most commonly used, right? Now, thermometer is a device. You must be having some must be having the normal one, clinical one, some will be having the digital one. And in our laboratories, in your science labs, we have the laboratory thermometer. We'll discuss all these in detail in our next class. So, that's it for today, and in the next class, we'll be discussing about the conversions of these scales, right? So till that time, just go through the chapter and yes, do the recall questions. Okay? Thank you and have a great day.